Australia, a land of staggering contrast and spectacular beauty. From its vibrant cities to the wild outback, it's a paradise that offers an adventure like no other. Imagine a place where sprawling urban landscapes seamlessly blend into untouched wilderness, where the unique wildlife is as captivating as the indigenous culture, where the sun-kissed beaches are rivaled only by the expansive, rugged outback. That's Australia for you, a country that's as diverse as it is vast. In the heart of this mesmerizing country are its buzzing cities, each with its own unique charm and character. From the glimmering waterfront of Sydney to the artsy lanes of Melbourne, from the sun-soaked streets of Perth to the lively festivals of Adelaide, and not forgetting the river city of Brisbane, Australia's cities are a melting pot of cultures, cuisines, and experiences waiting to be discovered. But the allure of Australia extends far beyond its urban centers. The country is home to some of the world's most unique wildlife. Picture this: kangaroos hopping against the backdrop of a setting sun, koalas lazily munching on eucalyptus leaves, and vibrant parrots soaring above the rainforest canopy. It's a wildlife lover's paradise. And then there's the indigenous culture. For tens of thousands of years, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have nurtured this land. Their rich history and traditions, etched into the very soil of Australia, provide a fascinating insight into one of the world's oldest living cultures. Finally, the landscapes. From the dusty red plains of the outback to the sparkling blue waters of the Great Barrier Reef, Australia's natural beauty is simply breathtaking. The country's diverse geography promises a unique experience, whether you're hiking through the lush Daintree rainforest or road tripping along the iconic Great Ocean Road. In the next few scenes, we'll be exploring the top 5 cities in Australia, delving into their unique attractions, mouth-watering cuisines, and must-do activities. So buckle up as we embark on this thrilling journey through the land down under. First stop, Sydney, a city that needs no introduction. Famous for its iconic skyline, Sydney is a vibrant mix of culture, cuisine, and captivating views. Picture a city that's as cosmopolitan as it is charismatic, where modern architecture meets the ancient heritage of the indigenous Gadigal people. That's Sydney for you. Glistening in the heart of this harbour city is the Sydney Opera House, a marvel of modern architecture and a symbol of Australia's rich cultural heritage. Its sails, rising and falling against the city skyline, have been the backdrop for over 40,000 performances since its opening in 1973. Not far from the Opera House, the imposing Sydney Harbour Bridge stands tall. Known affectionately as the coat hanger by locals, it's not just a means of transport, but an adventure in itself. The brave-hearted can even partake in the bridge climb, an experience that rewards you with a panoramic view of the city like no other. But Sydney is not just about architectural wonders. The city is a beach lover's paradise. Bondi Beach, with its golden sands and turquoise waters, is a haven for surfers. The adventurous at heart can try their hand at riding the waves or simply soak in the sun and watch the world go by. Yet, Sydney's appeal extends beyond its vibrant city life and beach culture. Nestled between the concrete jungle and the sparkling harbour, you'll find the Royal Botanic Garden, a tranquil oasis that houses a myriad of plant species. It's the perfect place to unwind amidst nature. When it comes to cuisine, Sydney leaves no stone unturned. The city's love affair with seafood is evident in its bustling fish markets. Try the fresh oysters or the succulent barramundi. And no visit to Sydney is complete without having a classic Australian barbecue. Think juicy steaks and lamb chops paired perfectly with a local brew. Sydney, a city that perfectly combines urban life with beach culture. A city where every corner tells a story, every meal is a feast, and every view is a postcard. Sydney, the harbour city, is waiting to be explored. Moving on, we find ourselves in Melbourne, the cultural heart of Australia. Known for its dynamic art scene, Melbourne is a city that celebrates creativity. In this bustling city, art isn't confined to galleries or museums. It spills out onto the streets, splashed across walls in vibrant colors. Melbourne's graffiti-laden laneways, such as the iconic Hosier Lane, are a testament to the city's thriving street art culture. Here, creativity reigns supreme, with each alleyway serving as a canvas for local and international artists alike. This public display of creativity is a unique aspect of Melbourne's identity, a city where art is not just appreciated, but lived and breathed. But Melbourne's vibrant art scene is not limited to its streets. The city is also home to a myriad of world-class galleries and museums. Here, you can marvel at Indigenous art at the Ian Potter Centre, or take in contemporary masterpieces at the Australian Centre for Contemporary Art. Beyond the arts, Melbourne is also a city of landmarks. The Melbourne Cricket Ground, affectionately known as the G, stands as a symbol of the city's love for sports. Hosting some of the biggest cricket and Australian Football League matches, this historic ground is a must-visit for any sports enthusiast. Then there's Federation Square. This modern, multifaceted public space is the city's cultural epicenter. Here you can find some of Melbourne's most significant institutions, like the Ian Potter Centre and the Australian Centre for the Moving Image. Melbourne's love for culture extends to its cafe scene as well. This is the city where the flat white coffee was invented, after all. So when you're in Melbourne, make sure to duck into a cozy cafe and savor a cup of this creamy, espresso-based beverage. It's a quintessential Melbourne experience that you wouldn't want to miss. Melbourne, a city where art, culture, and sports collide. Next, we head west to Perth, a city renowned for its sunny weather and stunning beaches. Perth, known as the Sun City, is a place where the sun shines for an average of 3,000 hours every year. Just imagine, 3,000 hours of golden sunshine, making it one of the sunniest cities in the world. This radiant city is the perfect destination for beach lovers and sun-seekers alike, offering a plethora of beautiful sandy beaches. From Cottesloe Beach to Scarborough Beach, every shore offers a unique blend of turquoise waters, glistening sands, and a relaxed vibe. Yet the allure of Perth goes beyond its sun-kissed beaches. The city is a vibrant mix of urban life and natural beauty, where skyscrapers stand tall against the backdrop of sprawling parks. Kings Park, for instance, offers a stunning view of the city skyline and Swan River. It's one of the largest inner-city parks in the world, larger even than New York's Central Park. For those with a passion for wildlife, a visit to the Perth Zoo is a must. Here you can meet Australia's native animals, from kangaroos to koalas, and even some exotic species from around the world. And let's not forget about Swan Valley, just a short drive from the city centre. This region is famous for its wineries, where you can indulge in wine tasting or even take a winemaking class. Now let's talk about food. Perth's culinary scene is a mouth-watering mix of fresh local produce and international flavors. Seafood lovers in particular are in for a treat. The city's location on the Indian Ocean means an abundance of fresh seafood. Be sure to try the local delicacies like the Western rock lobster or the succulent Fremantle octopus. Perth, a sun-drenched city that offers a laid-back Australian lifestyle. From stunning beaches to vibrant parks, from exotic wildlife to delectable food, Perth is a city that truly offers something for everyone. And the best part? You can enjoy all these under the warm, welcoming rays of the Australian sun. We continue our journey to Adelaide, a city that takes celebrations to a whole new level. Known as the Festival City, Adelaide is a vibrant hub that truly comes alive with music, arts, and culture. Its lively festival scene, including the Adelaide Fringe, the second largest annual arts festival in the world, offers a smorgasbord of creativity and excitement. But the festivities don't end there. Adelaide also boasts a rich culinary culture, with the Central Market being a foodie's paradise. Imagine losing yourself in the labyrinth of fresh produce, artisan cheeses, and local wines. If you're a fan of fine dining, Adelaide's culinary scene won't disappoint. From cheese tastings in the Adelaide Hills to sipping on a glass of world-class Shiraz in the Barossa Valley, Adelaide offers a feast for the senses. So whether it's the arts or the appetites that call you, Adelaide has you covered. Adelaide, a city where every day is a celebration. Finally, we reach Brisbane, a city where urban sophistication meets outdoor adventure. This vibrant destination is a fascinating blend of sleek, modern architecture and lush, verdant green spaces. Brisbane is a city that wears its heart on its sleeve and its nature in its backyard. Imagine cruising the winding Brisbane River, the city's lifeblood. It's not just a waterway, it's the pulse of this dynamic city. And for those with a thirst for an adrenaline rush, climbing the iconic Story Bridge offers an unforgettable experience, a chance to see Brisbane from a whole new perspective. But Brisbane isn't just about the outdoors. It's also a haven for foodies. A must-try is the Moreton Bay Bugs, a local seafood delicacy that perfectly captures the city's love for fresh, flavorful produce. It's a culinary experience that's uniquely Brisbane. Brisbane, a city that perfectly encapsulates Australia's adventurous spirit.